Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
back to Castles and Cocktails. If you guys like Disney, Universal drinking, this is the place to be.
This is the right place for you.
This is the right place. We have a we have a special guest host today, Shirley from Back
Hi.
From
Talk.
Back Talk, we love her. I'm very
I do.
excited to pick your brain.
I know. I have so many questions. I'm so excited. She just got back from Tokyo.
I know. I miss
Yay.
it. I want to go back.
Very
Yes,
jealous. We're very, very jealous. We were living vicariously hard through you.
I know. We also have a special guest, Joyce Nudo. She's going to be on later. And we're going to be talking about Tokyo's 40th celebration. Speaking of celebration, Beth, you want to talk about our signature cocktail?
Yeah, we have a signature cocktail, and this cocktail was inspired by a drink that Shirley had over in Japan called the Mediterranean Harbor. She had it at Tokyo Disney Sea, and I did my best to make a recreation of it, if you will.
It's pretty good.
No blue curacao this week.
Yummy.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a little confusing because they spoke only in Japanese. So they
That
were
would
like,
make it
they brought like shiny sugar. It was really pretty. It was like, I don't know. And she said something with the lime, and we still can't figure out if we were supposed to dip the lime, throw it into the glass, or if we were supposed to put the lime around the glass. So my husband ended up eating it like candy and then drinking, and then it was
Oh,
good
that works.
either way, but we were very confused. Yeah.
I would
That
have just
works.
really creepily been like just watching all the other tables. Does anybody else have this in this restaurant? Please help me.
Yeah. But I was just like, hi. I understand. Yeah. Hi. She's like,
Oh
okay.
yeah,
And then she left.
we're good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're golden. Thanks.
Yeah.
So Tokyo's 40th celebrations started April 15th. So it's been 40 years. I can't believe it.
Which is crazy.
Hmm. So they're doing kind of like what Walt Disney World did for 18 months. They're doing it about a year celebration so everybody can go. So make sure you guys get your tickets.
Okay, I want it.
I really want to go. I'm a little nervous. How did you know where to go, and do you speak Japanese?
I don't actually. I have Duolingo, but I do French. My husband is on the Japanese, but
So
it was
tell us
harder.
about the airport because we watched all your videos and the airport seemed like there was so much to do at the airport once you got there that it had to be so overwhelming.
No, you have no idea. We booked something for that night, which I would recommend no one do. Like when you arrive and don't have anything booked. But the airport is chaotic because you have to like go through all the customs, and it took about an hour. It took so long because you have to before you go have QR codes for like what you're doing, like your passport, things like that. And then so you go in different lines. And then once you like finally get in, we have to get our JR pass because a lot of it is just public transportation. So we purchased the pass for tourists, which is kind of nice. I would recommend it. It is going up in price, but I think it's still worth it if you're traveling to like other cities. And then we have to get the portable Wi-Fi because the moment you do have Wi-Fi in the airport, but once you leave the airport, there's no Wi-Fi. So we had to pre-buy that, go find that, find the bus because we had originally thought we were going to take a bus to Disney. The bus ended an hour early, so then we had to go downstairs and find a metro, but the metro didn't take the JR pass. So it was just expect the unexpected when you get there. It's doable, just do your research, but yeah, there was a lot.
I was like, I felt stressed just watching you.
I
And you're like,
know.
oh, it says the last train was at 4, but we know we read somewhere it was 5 or something like that. I was like, oh my God, I would have cried.
Yeah,
I
no,
probably
I was
would have
like, I did
too.
all my research. I was like, yeah, but everybody's super nice. Like, even if they don't speak English very well with a lot of like grunting and signs, they like help you figure it out or they showed us a map and they're like, circle, circle, and we're like, okay,
Okay, so it's doable.
doable. Yeah.
Right.
And then if you're going, once you get out of the airport, your Google Maps will show you everything, like point by point, walk by walk. It's even like the time the train should be there. It tells you.
Oh,
So
well,
you
that's
just look
nice.
at the time, and you're like, okay, this one's it, and then you get on. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, so that's a little familiarity that you can take
Yeah.
with you over there.
Yeah.
I would have to go with friends because I would probably get lost.
Yeah, or Mike and I would like be at each other's throats because I'm sure I would be the person who would be like, "Oh, we have until such and such time," and that would be wrong, and then we would have to find another mode of transportation. He'd be
Mhm.
Mr. Fussy about it, and I'd be like, "All right, our vacation's ruined."
And then after 10 hours of like flight too, you're like exhausted and
Right, I just
Yeah.
want to get there now.
yeah.
Mhm.
But it's doable. I say it's worth it. I think the most expensive thing is the flight. After that,
Yeah.
I felt like a lot of things. were just
I looked up the flights because we are actually planning our trip to Paris, and Paris isn't bad. I think it's like $1,200 for me and Larry round trip, which isn't terrible.
No, it's
but
really
I
not.
looked up Tokyo, and it's like a lot.
it's a lot. Yeah.
It's like
We booked
6,000.
my credit card. So look at the credit card deals and then at Costco deals because that's how we
Okay.
book.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay,
I'll have to look
smart.
because I want to go to all of them.
That's
Yeah.
how we're planning China soon. I'm like, I need to go, and then I'll be done.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That's so
How
cool.
to count to 5 in Japanese.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
that's helpful. That's more than I can do.
Say shoe. I can't. I don't know any of it.
No, me neither. But
So let's
That
go
makes
through the
handy.
pictures and you explain what we're looking at.
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so popcorn. So popcorn is huge in Tokyo. There's like all sorts of popcorn flavors, like cumin, black peppercorn was my husband's favorite. There was caramel, white chocolate, which we did not like. And then there's not a lot, like, here you go and you buy your concessions and your drink at the same place. There, it's like, it's only popcorn. That's it. It's not going to be like popcorn and a turkey. Like, it's just popcorn. And then over here, it's just this. And then you have to go to a vending machine and get your drinks. So there's like
Oh.
vending machines throughout the thing. So make sure you have like 100 yens and 500 yens. So we were waiting for the mini We Love You parade. So we were eating the popcorn during that time.
What was your favorite?
I think the black pepper popcorn, I wasn't amazed by any of it.
Any of them? Oh.
Yeah, I still ate it because, I was there, but I
That's
really
popcorn.
wasn't amazed by it. We didn't try the shrimp, so maybe that was good. Maybe that's where it was at.
Ew, I don't know
Shrimp
if I like
popcorn? Yeah, I don't know.
that.
I don't
Hi-
eat seafood, so I was like, but the lines were huge for that one and cumin, so maybe those were the big hitters.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hi, Kenneth. Welcome in. Hi, Tina. Hi, Joy. We're going to talk to you later. Who else
This
is in
is
here?
from Disney Ambassador, which I highly recommend because
That's where you stayed, right?
Yeah, I stayed at 2 of them because we booked wrong. So we stayed at Disney Ambassador, which is like 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. They're 3 expensive ones. Then they have Toy Story, which if you want that, you need to it's a sport. You really need to get in there really fast. And then you have the value. I would only recommend Ambassador. I don't know about Toy Story. We didn't get to do it. But we stayed at another one, Disney Celebration. And the lobby is gorgeous, but it's 20-minute drive away with a bus. So it's not like you have the hub of Disney and then you have to get out into another city to get to your hotel. So I wouldn't recommend that one. It's gorgeous, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. Not as convenient.
Yeah, but everything else I would recommend. Ambassador came with like a free bus, even though Disney Sea was 5 minutes walking. They still had a bus that would pick you up.
Is this the bus?
Yeah, and that's the lobby. The lobby was gorgeous.
Wow.
Just
It is pretty.
yeah, the ceiling. We got there really early. They took our bags, all the free amenities, which I stole kind of.
So many toothbrushes.
Yeah, and they come with baby toothpaste. Like there's like a tiny
Cute.
little toothpaste in there. A hairbrush. They give you like a squeegee. The Universal Hotel gave us like a foot mask, face mask. Like
Wow.
yeah, they give you PJs. Like you don't need to take anything really when you book. Melon bread. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it, but it's the Michael Susky melon bread. It actually doesn't have any melon. I don't know why it's called melon bread, but it's really good. And I got it for breakfast both days. So
Oh,
Those are, I can't even. They're so cute.
Those
yeah,
are
they're
cute.
too cute. They're okay. They're
What-
cute, but
what are
they're mochi. So there's like a strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. My husband liked the vanilla. He said it was pudding. Chocolate tasted like Nutella, and then strawberry was my favorite. But the mochi part is really thick.
That is adorable.
That is adorable too.
Yeah, everything's cute. I didn't like a lot of my food. I'm gonna be honest. But this one was like a chicken sandwich bao, but they put a
Oh.
weird spice on everything. Not like spicy because I'm all about spicy, but like a condiment that I can't like figure out what it is. That I just it was on everything. Just yeah. Okay. Ice cream. Super
Everybody
cheap.
likes ice cream.
It's like
Two-
$2, $3.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, like the food there is really cheap. Popcorn was like $3. Waters were $1.50.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's like going back in time.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the most expensive thing is the flight. Everything else is doable. The lobby again, and they had like the buffet in the back, and they had more restaurants to the right. But we
It
really
looks
did not get explore
beautiful.
much because we were running to the parks. Yeah, we had McDonald's.
Okay,
They
so
have-
I saw your video of McDonald's, and they put your McChicken in a bag, and then you put seasoning in it, and then you shake it.
Take it.
Yeah.
So
You-
weird.
It's so fun, but I did not like the seasoning. Again, I just
I get it. Yeah.
But you like open it, shake it. Same with the fries. You can have like onion seasoning on the fries,
Gross.
like different seasonings you can buy for extra money. But it was fine. The portions were smaller, like the drink sizes were really cute, just like really small.
Not
We
American
also tried Taco
sizing.
Bell while we were out there, and that was really good. It was surprisingly good.
The Taco Bell was?
Yeah, it was different than the one here because everything tasted like fresh. There was like meat. You know, Taco Bell has like
Yeah.
but
It doesn't
Wow.
have that weird stuff that just makes you immediately run to the bathroom.
there was no running. Yeah, they didn't have fire sauce. That was disappointing. But they did sell margaritas in the Taco
Oh,
Bell.
weird.
At the Taco Bell?
Yeah, and like frozen
gosh.
drinks. And this
Well,
was like
sign me up.
at the train station. Like, yeah,
I'm about to move to Japan.
That sounds like the best Taco Bell ever.
it was. It was a great Taco Bell.
That's awesome. So when you were there, you didn't get to see the new parade.
No, we saw every other parade, but the new one came out April 13th, I want to say, or this week. But the other parades were amazing. Usually I'm not a big parade person. Like I will not wait for a parade, but
Mhm.
these parades I would definitely do. Even it was raining, it was pouring, and they still had the parade and it was still super magical. The one at Disney Sea with the water, that one you have to do. We bought a Premier Access pass for it so you can have like better seats.
Mhm.
And that's worth it, I think, because we didn't have to rush and sit down. We just like got a good spot, got to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would recommend all of their shows, and a lot of their shows unfortunately are like lottery, and I do not have good luck, so we didn't really win any
I
of
don't
the
know
lottery ones.
either. Zero shows for me.
Zero show. Yeah, I was like, okay, but yeah, I would recommend all of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the floats in that parade looked amazing. Like the detail was so cool. Especially like was Alice with the doorknob? Like I love that.
Yeah, or like Mary Poppins going up and down. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the live parade, Ginny was like changing colors, and
I
Yeah.
saw that. That's so
Very
awesome.
fancy. Very
Do
fancy.
we have the video of that? I think we send it in.
I think it was like a little short.
Yeah. Let's see.
I haven't gotten to the night one yet. I still have a lot to go through.
So you stayed at the Ambassador. I will in 2 minutes. So how is the pricing compared to Disney World, the hotels?
Cheaper, because I'm a teacher, I'm on a budget. So usually at Disney World, I stay at like All Stars, and I feel like we paid, and it's kind of hard. I would have to look at my notes to see how much I paid, but I want to say it's a little bit higher than that, but not enough for my husband and I to be like, no. So it was a little bit more than the value here, but for the distance and the price wasn't too crazy. So it
Mhm.
wasn't like a Polynesian, but it also wasn't,
So is it like Art of Animation?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a good one, but it's
And it looks
fancier.
really
You
nice.
feel like you paid so much, and
Right.
again, the
It
amenities.
looks like a deluxe.
Yeah, I walked in and I was like, "Who am I?" Because they're like,
I
"Hey,
am
check this out."
very
I'm like,
fancy.
"Yeah." It's like it was really nice. Yeah, so I would
That's
recommend
awesome.
that one. And they said that one's middle. I think Maricosta is third, but if you're gonna, I would also recommend Maricosta. We didn't because I think they were booked, but Maricosta is the one that's touching Disney Sea. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
the one
So,
where you can like there was people looking out the window, just looking at the show.
wow.
And then the other one they have is Tokyo Disneyland, which is like the gorgeous one, and that one we could not afford, but
That one's
it's like
expensive.
the Disney Paris gorgeous one. Like those
Yeah.
two are.
Where did you stay at in Paris?
In Paris, we didn't stay at. We went on like 5 days. So we took the train from Paris to Disney Paris really early because we're rope droppers, and then we park hopped on, and then we came back when the park closed on
Oh,
the
okay.
train.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was an
That's a long
exhausting,
day.
but we love Disney Paris. Went on a lot of things. Like as we were comparing like Disney Paris, Tokyo, and all of them, Disney Paris is
Really?
yeah. But the food, not the food. Not
So
No.
someone wants to know how the sake is.
I didn't try it.
Oh, you didn't?
No, because what I would do, we would go to Family Marts and 7-Elevens because they're everywhere out there, and you can drink in the street. It's not like it's like, yeah, drink in the street like in Vegas, but it's not illegal to drink in the street. So we would go to 7-Elevens and I would just get a cider and I would drink those, and that's how I did it all day. Like we would stop to the next Family Mart, I would get another random drink from the thing, and then so by the time we would get to food, I was like, I need water. Like
I'm really thirsty. I'm
So
hungry.
how-
Eat something.
How was the weather there?
It was perfect. Except for Disneyland Day where it poured on us, like just poured on us. Like there's a
Aw.
clip where my husband's like drenched, and he's big, so we're like, oh, we'll buy you a shirt. There's no shirts for his size, so we had to like
Really?
find
Oh,
like
gosh.
something for him. So that day it poured, and then the next day at Disney Sea, because it's by the sea, it was freezing. So if you're doing like rope drop, take a jacket. Again, my husband did not because he's like, I'm never cold, and he was freezing, so we had to buy
Oh
him
no.
a shawl because again there was no jacket.
No
so
shirts. Oh,
yeah,
so
but
definitely
midday
layer.
and the night spring, it's like California weather. It's like perfect.
Really. What was your favorite part? Your
Of the
Absolutely,
whole
like,
trip or
must
Disney?
Hmm?
The whole trip or Disney?
the whole trip.
We really like Kyoto, like the little city. It was a bunch of castles and I don't know. It was just really nice. Very temples. We walked around. Very chill atmosphere. Didn't feel busy. Everybody was really nice. So I just like Kyoto for because it was a different vibe.
Mhm.
So Kyoto was my favorite place. I think my favorite experience was the parade at Universal Studios in Osaka because they stopped the parade and then people joined the parade, and then you're like dancing with the people of the parade.
Really?
And they're like, okay, go back. And then you go back to like, here and you watch the parade. They move a little bit. They stop the parade and then you come back in to dance. It's
Oh,
like
wow.
so fun.
That's so
That's cool.
interactive and fun.
Yeah, I was like, if they try this here, people would be like,
No, people would get hurt.
yeah, no, but over there it just worked for some reason, and so I thought that was like the best parade
I
I've
love
seen.
that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And Universal's was a different beast altogether, like just crowded, so crowded. It had wait times
Really?
for like 3.5 hours, 4 hours. One of them was 4-hour wait time. I'm like,
Wow.
yeah. So that's like if you're going there, you need to plan.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Did you get to meet Hello Kitty?
I did not. Who did we see any characters? I think we saw Shrek and Friends, and we saw like Mario, Luigi, all of them. And then they had like a Pokemon float at the parade, so we got. to
Oh,
see
that's
that.
cool.
So that was cool. They had Snoopy, so they had different characters that you don't see here as much at the
That's-
Universals here.
How long were you in Japan for? To do
8 days.
okay. How
So we
many
did
did you been for Disney? Like how
2
many?
days for Disney, 1 Universal, and the rest Japan. So
Do you think that was enough?
yeah, we were exhausted. I mean, if you're doing it like us, where you're like 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. or
You guys are go, go, go all the time.
yeah, but
how
if
we
you're not
are.
ready for that, it's not enough time. But if you're ready to like do
Get it
that,
done.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. Welcome in.
Otherwise, double the amount of days you're there.
Otherwise, you need twice as many days.
Yeah, we didn't
Brilliant
do
her husband do.
Fuji. We didn't do like Joy Lab, which we wanted to do. So yeah, we'll go back probably.
You have to go back. Yeah.
I have to, right? That's what
Yeah.
I told him.
Let me know when, because
That's what
I
they
might
take us
tag
with you,
along.
please.
Right. So
Me too.
because you know where you're going.
Yeah,
You could be our
we're
tour
experts
guide. And
now.
we'll just follow you.
Right. We'll be the drunk people in the back.
Sake!
I
We'll
actually
try
That's
the
my
Sakis.
favorite
We'll
family
try all
meal.
the Sakis.
I hate sake. It's so disgusting.
I don't care.
Larry likes it, so well, we
Larry
gotta
and I
take.
will drink all the sake.
That's fine. Well, we gotta take a commercial break and show some love for our sponsors. When we come back, we're gonna have Joyce Nudo with us. We'll be right back.
Craving your favorite theme park treats right from the comfort of your home? Introducing MainStreetTreat.com. We bring your favorite treats right to your doorstep. Visit MainStreetTreat.com today and go ahead, treat yourself.
Happiness is addictive. Passionate about spreading laughter and creating smiles worldwide. Happiness is addictive brings our global community together through humor, optimism, cheer, hopefulness, and merriment. Happiness is addictive. Happiness is addictive.
Welcome back. So let's welcome Joy in. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Are you tired? All that
Yeah.
running?
Yeah, I am.
Living and traveling.
hmm
So where do you live at?
We live near Richmond, Virginia.
I told you I thought she lived in Virginia. I also live in Virginia. I was like, I think she lives in Virginia.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
tell everybody about you, like how your love of Disney started and all that good stuff.
Well, my love of Disney started a long time ago. I think I've had Disney in my veins since I was born. My aunt made me a little stool, which I think it's over there now. But she painted me a little Bambi stool. It's 46 years old,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's sitting in the bathroom over there. My parents took us to Disney maybe like I don't know a couple of times in the 80s and 90s, but I didn't really start being a crazy like a Disney addict until 2016. I think we've probably gone about 25, 30 times since then
Oh wow.
to Disney.
It
Yeah.
happens. It happens. When did you start doing the Run Disney races?
We actually just started doing that last year. We did a couple of virtual virtual races last year. This is my first in-person one though.
In-person one?
Yeah. hmm
How cute is that? I think the Pixar theme was fantastic. The medals are
the
really
medals
cool.
were so cute.
They were
Yeah.
really cute.
Yeah.
we
The
did
Monsters
the-
Inc. is my favorite movie, so that's
is
why I
it?
wanted to
Oh,
do that.
so
I want
that's
to do the
perfect.
10K, yeah, for that reason. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the Princess Run last year, the 10K, and that was fun.
Yeah.
You have to get up early. Which corral were you in?
Well, I was actually in the last corral, and I was in the last corral of the last corral. I guess we were in the last. We started last.
Oh no, that would make me nervous.
Yeah, that was probably not a good idea. Because the balloon ladies are behind me the entire time.
Oh my gosh.
You can
that
you can
was
see
so
some in some
nerve-wracking.
of my pictures. You can see the balloons in the
Right
background.
behind you.
Oh
That doesn't give you much time to take pictures with anybody.
No, I took a picture with Mickey. He was dressed as like a Dapper Dan, and after that, I couldn't take any more pictures because they were just right
Because they
behind me
were
the entire
Caught
time.
on
So
your heels. Wow.
Right.
yeah,
It is hard to run when you're running a race at Disney because there's so many people. So you kind of have to like zigzag through the people.
yeah, it was a little difficult to if you wanted to go from walking to running, it was kind of hard to get around at certain places because they make it kind of tight in certain sections. So Yeah, you kind of just have to go with the flow, I guess.
Right. It's so beautiful though when you're running. I think we were running by the beach resort and going over the
Yeah.
bridge. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I snapped a couple of pictures of the sun coming up and the moon going down when we were running by.
Awesome.
Very special.
What other characters were out besides Mickey?
There was, let's see. There was some character from Monsters Inc. that I don't know, and I wish I had gotten to take a picture with him because I have never seen him before.
I think he's one of the guys that is always in the locker room. He has like an
Probably. He
orange
had, like a
hat.
hard hat. Yeah.
His voice cracks. I remember that. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that he was out there. I think Merida was out there. Honestly, I can't remember who else was out there because I wasn't really paying attention because I was trying to focus on like not being behind the balloon
Because
ladies.
you couldn't, right?
Kenneth said to use your elbows.
I accidentally elbowed a couple people probably because I feel like if you don't tell me if you're on my left or right, if you're passing me, then it's not my fault if I accidentally elbow you. But yeah, I felt bad. But before the race, they had Wally, and then they had Mike and Sully were out there, and Jesse and Mater was out there.
Really?
Oh, Mater. Oh,
It's really
Yep.
cute.
I waited for an hour to take a picture with Sully and Mike.
oh, you did.
Mm-hmm.
How cute.
It's worth
Yeah.
it.
Worth it
Long
though. I'm
time.
sure it was worth it.
Yeah, we got down to the nitty gritty, and they said they were going to stop at 4:30, and it was like 4:27, and I was like, there's like 5 people in front of me, and I was like, if I don't make it, I'm going to be so mad because I stood here for an hour.
Especially for waiting for an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It
glad
always
you got
happens.
one.
That always happens to us. So, are you going to do the Disneyland race? Just opened in for January. You guys gonna sign? Did you guys sign up for that one?
No, I've never been to Disneyland. We want to go out there, so maybe we'll do one in the future. But yeah, we haven't gotten out there yet. My husband is actually from the area, but
Oh, really?
yeah, I've never been to California, and we keep talking about going to Disneyland, but we've never booked a trip yet. We want to.
Mater is so hot. That's nice. That's
Yeah, I
funny.
don't. Yeah. You never know with him. He's a jokester.
Oh,
It sounds fun. It sounds like he tried our signature drink for tonight.
Yeah, he probably did.
too many of these, and anybody will look hot. Tow trucks included.
It is kind of a stiff drink, though,
It
right?
is. It's definitely a sipper.
Be an easy date. Are you going to Pete's meetup in August?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Awesome.
we are.
We're
Mm-hmm.
we're
I
going
think
to.
we met you last year when we were there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We're gonna go this year. I'm excited. Beth said she's gonna crash the party.
I'm gonna
Oh,
crash.
good.
Yeah, she heard there's alcohol, so she's like, I'm in.
Yep.
An easy
there
drive.
is.
Do you have any other Disney plans coming up in the future?
We are actually. This is funny. So I went last weekend for the race, and we're going again on Thursday. Back down there. It's our 15th anniversary, our wedding anniversary.
Oh, happy
Um,
anniversary!
Thank
Happy
you.
anniversary. Are you doing anything
So-
special while you're down there?
Well, we're going to go stay at the Poly, which I've never stayed at before.
Ooh,
Yes, I'm excited about that. It's going to be me, my husband, and my daughter. She's going to go with us too. And we're going to stay Thursday through Sunday. So
Well, that'd be a lot of
Awesome.
fun.
yeah, it'll be fun.
yeah. You'll have to go to Trader Sam's and have the zombie.
Look.
Heath-
Here's my cup. He's right here.
Heather's,
we.
Heather's husband couldn't handle it.
I actually have that cup too because we went to Trader Sam's back in December of last year, I think. And I didn't get the drink, but somebody got it, and I got to take the cup home. But yeah, we want to go back to Trader Sam's. Justin loves that place, so it's pretty cool.
Oh,
It's
it's such
fun.
a cool bar.
Yeah,
So fun.
yeah.
It is. I feel that Trader Sam's is stricter in Florida than it is in Disneyland because
Okay.
they won't let you have different drinks in the different cups, but they will in Disneyland.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. No.
I'm kind of picky.
Yeah.
So, but
You know, Oga's will, but yeah, Trader Sam's won't.
yeah, they're pretty strict there.
Yeah.
You have to buy the whatever.
Yeah, right.
cup. So we are talking about the Tokyo's 40th anniversary or
Mhm.
celebration. Have you seen any of the merch that's come out?
I haven't, but I really like all the merchandise that comes out at Disney Tokyo. It's like, unfortunately, it's like a lot better than what we get.
I know, especially the popcorn buckets.
Yeah, those are awesome. Yeah, the going to Tokyo Disney is on the top of my bucket list. So I'm hopefully one day we will get out there. my
Well, you
husband's-
can come with us when we go with Shirley.
Okay, yeah, that sounds cool.
Early.
Tour guide.
She'll tour us all around. She knows it all now.
I'll just take you to all the Shelly May stuff. That's like my favorite.
Yeah, my husband said he was going to take me to Disneyland Paris for my 50th birthday. So we'll see if he takes me to Tokyo one day too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crossed.
You have to see the dragon under the castle in Paris. That's like
Yeah,
a must.
yeah, that
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
cool.
I've seen pictures of that and I'm pretty excited. So you have a YouTube channel.
Mhm.
What is the name of your YouTube channel? Is it just Joy S?
It's Joy S. I think it's Joy S. and then dash Escapades with PJJ.
Okay, that's
Um,
what we were wondering.
Yeah.
And
So
what is PJJ?
it's Peyton, Joy, and Justin. Peyton
Oh.
is my daughter, and then Justin's my husband. So
Ah, gotcha.
yeah.
It's the whole fam's
The
Yeah.
fam.
first initial. Got it.
Mhm.
And you do cooking shows? Cooking with Joy?
So I recently retired from my job.
Oh, you did?
So I'm learning how to cook. I'm not really a very good cook. Justin actually is a way better cook than I am. I can make like, steaks or chicken or something, but nothing fancy. So I've been trying to like, he puts cooking in quotations. I'm learning how to like, try to do some recipes. Like once a week, I'm trying to do like a new one. And they don't turn out so well sometimes. Like the other day when I was trying to crack an egg. So yeah, my cooking videos are kind of like comedy videos, pretty much.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah. So I made meatloaf. The first thing I made was meatloaf, and I really wish I had made a video of that because that was hilarious. Well, first of all, didn't give myself enough time to do it the correct way. So kind of like threw everything into like a pan. It's just to be like a meatloaf pan, but it looked like I think I had to use like a cake pan instead because I didn't have a meatloaf pan. So I threw everything into the pan, and then I realized that it didn't have the egg that it needed. So I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to crack the egg on top of everything. So I cracked the egg and just put it on top. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. And then I just shoved it into the oven. So obviously that didn't turn out very good. So that would have been a funny video. I wish I had videotaped
I
that.
can just see you cracking the egg. Like, yeah, this cooking gig's easy. Looks great.
Yeah, it looked horrible when it came out. I was like, oh, we're going to eat this? I don't think so. He ate it, but he's like, maybe we shouldn't make meatloaf anymore.
It reminds me of Fauna when she's making the cake in Sleeping Beauty, and she's like,
Yeah.
hold in gently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I had my daughter put in a pumpkin pie one time. I said, can you please put in the pumpkin pie, take it out of the package, whatever. She took the tin off the pie.
Oh no!
And
And just
she-
put the shell.
She put it on the oven sheet
Oh.
and it all went flat. I took a picture of it, of course. Keep it forever.
At least she put it on a sheet and didn't just put it on the
Oh,
grate.
jeez.
Like, go all the way through in the bottom of your oven.
Right. Welcome into our dream. So let everyone know where we can find you at.
Well, yeah, so my YouTube channel is Joy S, Escapades with PJJ. I also have Instagram. I think is it Joy_Sanudo? I keep changing my name and I can't remember what it is.
Joy is good at making coffee. Well, that's good.
Good.
Oh, there you go.
Coffee's
I don't know.
important.
That's an important
is.
skill to
That's-
have.
The start of your day.
Sometimes I'm not very good at making that either.
You're so honest.
I'm not a coffee drinker, so he's a coffee drinker, so he's particular about the way I have to make his coffee. So
Oh, is
sometimes
he?
I'm not very good at it.
Does he
yeah.
like certain like creamers? And Larry likes
Yeah.
hot chocolate in his every morning.
Oh,
Yeah, he's kind of a baby.
he likes a certain amount of like the exact amount of equal, like the 3 equals and like a certain level of like the creamer, and a certain type of creamer that I couldn't find until like yesterday. So
Does it have to be a certain color? Like
The
that's how my
coffee?
mom makes her coffee. Like it has to be like this certain like light brown color, and that's how
yeah.
she knows it's good.
something like that. Yeah. Yep.
I like mine black like my heart.
Oh, gross.
Hair on your chest.
I just put protein milk in mine and then I'm good.
And that's all you need.
That's all I need. Well, do you have any question, girls?
I do.
It's darker than me.
What's your favorite Disney memory, Joy?
I think my most recent favorite Disney memory is just hanging out with, because I've met so many people from this community, from the Disney community, by going to the parks and like watching the live streams, and meeting them in person is like my favorite thing. And just going there and hanging out with them. Like when I was there last weekend on Saturday, I think I rode like one ride at Magic Kingdom. We rode People Mover all day long, but I was in the park all day, but I just would hang out with my friends that I've met from this community. And that's like my favorite thing to do.
that's
So that's
fun.
probably my best recent memory.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you an annual pass holder?
I am, which it's funny because I just got an annual pass. I think it was 2022, and which is weird because I probably should have gotten an annual pass a long time ago. I'm pretty sure in 2019 I went like 7 times to Disney, but probably could have used an annual pass at that point. But somehow I didn't decide to get one until 2022. But yeah, I am as of now.
So you don't have to be worried about the craziness that's going to be Thursday.
Yes, yeah, because I already have one. Yeah, I got one in that little window when they let us have them for like, it's probably like 2 months or something like that. I got one, and my daughter had one for a little while, but we dropped hers. But I still have mine. And I was afraid to get rid of it because I was afraid they were never going to get them back.
Yeah. Kind of wondered after a while. It had been such a long time.
Yeah.
Right. I need to get mine. I don't have mine either.
You don't have yours?
No.
Disneyland is cutthroat. Like,
Yeah.
they only have like the most expensive one right now, and I'm like,
Yeah. It's $1,600.
yeah,
Oh.
Yeah. So, but we got Universal pass holder.
yeah. That one you can get at Costco. That one's like the
It's so cheap.
It is so cheap. It's a no-brainer. If you go in for
Yeah.
more than just a couple days, then
Right.
So
My favorite is being run. Not when people stop in the middle.
he's hitting the signature cocktail hard.
Yes.
He's probably going to have to hit the signature cocktail hard to hit. He doesn't like crowds, and he doesn't like the heat. So when we go down there this weekend, it's going to be a little rough for him because it's going to be a little hot and there's going to be a lot of people. So
So does your
cocktail in a drink cup?
yeah.
And sneak
the
out.
hydro flask?
Yeah.
So does your husband like the what is it, the violet sake?
He hasn't. I don't think he's tried it, but I'm sure
Oh,
he probably
really?
would.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I
He
think
probably wants to, but he hasn't tried it yet.
I think Larry had like 7 one time we went to Epcot, and I was like, "Jeez, boy." He likes
I've
it
heard a lot of people talk about how good it is, but yeah, I don't think he's tried
He
it
says it tastes like a grape
Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher.
yet. Oh wow.
That's exactly what it tastes like. It's like candy.
And they do have it at Disney Springs.
Oh, okay.
That little
Well, maybe we can
stand,
try one.
right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're planning on going to Disney Springs this weekend, so maybe he can try it when he's there.
Yeah, it's right in front of the Disney, the little Disney store. Not World of Disney, but the other one.
Oh, okay, the co-op. Maybe.
I think it's the co-op. Love the violet sake, see?
Have him try it. Report
He
back.
says,
to us.
"Oh, I'm getting
Let
that."
us know if you like it.
Oh, I'm getting that. And then where is it in Epcot? Is it
It's in Garden House, like
yeah, that's
up in the back.
right. It's what is that little store? It has like all that Pokemon, and I don't remember the store.
I remember the story.
Oh, that's in the Japanese
Yeah.
section, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm getting that. Yeah, and there's the line is always long.
Really?
Yes.
No,
Every
we
time
never
we
line ever when we go.
really
Never.
last time we went, he waited like over an hour, and it was so hot. It was
For Violet Sake,
yeah.
I've never been in line and had more than 3 people in front of me. Larry
Maybe
used to come with me.
it was just in line so much that it took
Right. You should see him at Avengers Campus. for the Pimm's drink.
Really?
He like mobile orders it, and then when I got a video of him like twirling in the garden with the lights with his drinks.
Oh, Larry.
He's entertaining.
My favorite Disney character.
They go down easy. See? Japan Pavilion. Yep. See, he knows. They smell good. I've never tried. I don't like sake, but they smell good. Ancient Sanctum. Jeez. We actually bought everything to make violet sakes here. So
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you should make them.
he does.
Oh my God.
Do you have the stuff to make them, Beth?
No, I don't think I do, but I think I should get it.
Hey, Joe. Joe's in here.
Joe, hi.
Where's Sophie? All right. So, do you girls have anything else?
Crazy. I've never seen the line that long.
So, well, thanks for joining us, Joy. I think we're gonna head out. Do we have any more sponsors that we need to thank?
Probably.
And then when we come back, we are going to, what is our new segment called? It's like search merch or love it or leave it.
Call it Love It or Leave It.
Yeah, love it or leave it.
Love it or leave it. We have a lot of them. All right.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Joy.
Thank you for having me. It was
Joy,
fun.
it's good having you.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
thank you.
I will
Happy
see you in
anniversary.
August.
Yes, I'll see you in August.
See you
Happy
later.
anniversary. Enjoy the Polly.
Thank you.
Craving your favorite theme park treats right from the comfort of your home? Introducing MainStreetTreat.com. We bring your favorite treats right to your doorstep. Visit MainStreetTreat.com today and go ahead, treat yourself.
Happiness is addictive. Passionate about spreading laughter and creating smiles worldwide. Happiness is addictive brings our global community together through humor, optimism, cheer, hopefulness, and merriment. Happiness is addictive. Happiness is addictive.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
Beth, are you awake?
It was my cousin sent me a TikTok, so I was like, looking at that.
Speaking of TikToks, let's see what we got for the night.
Oh.
Dumb lady interrupted my proposal because she thought there was no photographer.
Dude. She's like in every picture.
Yeah. After she knew that something was going on, she circled back around behind them. Like, what a monster.
That's
She's had too many violet sakis.
she did.
Well,
Do you
she
think
got
they'll
two.
invite her? They might invite her to the wedding.
I can't with this one. Oh, Eeyore.
Can you play that one again?
I can't.
Oh my god.
So bad. It's so bad, but so funny.
You might not like it, but this is what the peak male athletic form looks like, and there ain't a f***ing thing you can do about it.
Dad bod.
Oh, man. Can Larry please dress up like that?
A dad bod? He doesn't have a dad bod though.
We
Well,
could get him. You know how they have like those like pregnant suits? They must have like a dad bod suit that we could
there's
get.
a fanny pack that looks like a belly.
Yeah.
You could do that.
I actually wore, you know, the ugly sweaters that like show your nips and everything and the
Yeah.
hairy chest. I wore one of those and my nipples, it looked like a guy and his nipples were pierced.
Oh,
We're going to need to see pictures of this.
I didn't even win. Dad bods, yes, please. I didn't even win though.
You didn't win. I would
No.
have for you.
All right, so let's start our love it or leave it. We have a lot.
I was like, I love this.
this is cute.
I like it, but I would get it so dirty, just like my
So
Baymax.
dirty.
Oh, it would be like half the ones I have. I wouldn't be able to take it out of the house. But it's
Oh, I
so
love these.
pretty.
I
It's
love
so
the
pretty.
liner.
And this one's so pretty.
Mm.
Justin said leave it.
Justin, no. They're so cute.
I
Oh,
think
look at
Joy
them.
needs this for her anniversary trip.
Oh yeah, Joy.
Yeah.
We got some ideas for you.
Oh my gosh, cute.
Love it.
This is the new Tokyo stuff, right?
Oh, these
Um,
slippers I'm obsessed with.
Yeah, there wasn't that much like apparel when I went. This was like one of the only apparels I got.
Oh, really? Oh, it's a Duffy one too.
Yeah, it has ears.
That-
Cute.
oh, that is cute. Leave
like
it.
little
Nobody
bag.
likes it.
I
Yeah.
like this.
This is cute.
What is
Everybody
that? Is that a bag?
dresses head to toe in Tokyo, like
Oh.
ears, headbands, like plushies. Like
They're
people
so
carry
cute.
2 plushies. I'm like, how? get
I
so
saw you
tired.
carrying some plushies in some of your pictures.
for the pictures, and then I was like, okay,
Just for the
Yeah,
pictures.
she puts them in the locker.
all
Right.
of them. In the locker.
I love all their little cases.
I
Yeah.
love this.
I love this.
The tiki.
This
The
is
tiki
really
room.
cute.
I like that one.
Oh my
That-
gosh. Is this what you're wearing?
No, they didn't have any of this cute stuff. Like
my
they literally just had this one, right? And they had a pink one, and it has like little Duffy like coming. out.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
it's
gosh.
so cute.
And then I
It's
got like,
cute.
let me see. Hold on, before I hopefully I don't fall. So they have these little bags. So I did get this one, the gelatin.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Yeah, cute. So they had some, but not like the big ones that I was like after or that had
Well,
some.
when we go back, Shirley, we'll get you all the
Okay.
things.
All right.
Yeah, since you're gonna be our tour guide.
It's the least we can do.
The locker. I already know.
These are really cute. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. That's
That
a
is
good
cute.
like cozy mug too.
Mhm. I like that.
Yeah, they have so much stationery. If you love pens and stationery,
They
they
have
have
do.
so much.
I love it.
Oh,
This
that's
is
so
like washi tape, and it's so freaking
cute.
cute.
It's cute.
Love
I
it.
have washi tape and it doesn't work.
I don't even know what you do with washi tape.
Well, you like wrap
Using-
with it.
Cute.
Oh.
I like this stuff. Look at all the nuts.
That's what people watching this show are saying.
Yeah, look at those
at all
Chippendale
those
nuts. Okay, so I love Lotso.
I love that
getting
it's a hand warmer.
this
Just
is a
carry it
neat-
around to keep your
that's a
hands
neat
warm.
thing.
$65 though.
Well, that's just on
So
like
it's tax free, so it doesn't count. That's how I kept saying. Like all of the Disney stores were tax free if you showed your passport, so it didn't count.
Snoopy.
oh my gosh, I love it. I want all of this.
We tried hitting
Again.
all of the Disney stores out there. I think we made it to like 5, but at by the 5th, you're like, okay, it's the same stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the those waffle Mickey.
Yeah,
Like
they're little
patches?
patches.
They're
Okay.
cute.
And they had pins. I was
Oh my
not
gosh.
a lot, but they did have some.
Did you get any?
Yeah, and still haven't put them out, but they're like relatively cheap and huge.
She
Ah,
got the
oh,
Buzz
Is there-
Lightyear one.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
and they're
that's cute.
huge. And this was like $12.
Wow.
Oh, that's not bad.
This
It's
was
like the
just,
size of your
10.
hand.
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh my gosh, cute.
That's why I'm like, where do we put them? Because they're gonna take over.
Do you have the Buzz Lightyear one out?
Yeah, let me look at my. They're still like in the little thing. I've been really
I
bad.
love this one.
Where did I put that one? Oh, so there's one part.
Oh,
There's the
Aren't
other
they
part.
cute?
oh my gosh, that's adorable. No,
Remember
the
that.
tones. I love
And then
that.
of course I had to get a Duffy one too.
Absolutely.
I had to.
Can you bring home sake from Japan? Asking for a friend. Sure. Put your address in the comments.
Aw.
What is that?
For your chopsticks, chopstick holders.
Get out.
Oh.
So cute. Uh-huh.
Aw.
And then the
That's cute.
resorts each had like special merch you can buy only there. So that's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
But the Ambassador Hotel gave us a free tote already and like free
Oh.
postcards when we were in there. So
Oh,
we only
wow.
bought a pin.
You had stuff.
Oh,
I'm
these are
obsessed with this Baymax waffle
Oh
iron.
my gosh. That's
I want
awesome.
The little turners, but these were
You-
mysteries, so you wouldn't know what you want.
Oh, you can buy Turners?
They're tiny little figurines.
So you might get that creepy clown.
Yeah, I did not gamble on this one because I did not have Joey's luck. So I was like, no.
I
would definitely get the
totally-
clown. It'd be awful.
I would totally get all of those.
Yeah.
No.
But the merch was a little disappointing in the apparel sense because I
Mm.
was like, I'm gonna go crazy, but not that much
Yeah.
apparel. But accessories, the hats, I got so much. headgear.
Really?
Yeah, which I'll probably never wear, but I had to. You know?
You had to get it.
I had to.
You can
Is-
wear it next time you go.
Yeah,
Isn't the phone cases real big in Japan?
like the little chain ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the fashion when they go, they all match. It's so cute. Everybody wears ears. It's not just like Disney adults or everyone. Like
It's just
everyone.
everybody.
Oh,
Groups that match, and there's a lot of not a lot of families. At least when we went, it was a lot of young people, like teens and stuff like that. But we saw very little families.
right. Get it, Joe. You know you want
Yes,
it.
Joe. Get it, Joe.
Sophie wants it.
Get it. Maleficent, I heard, was interested.
They do have forks. I know from experience. We even went to a ramen place, and it said like, if you want a fork, just put this here, and they'll bring you a fork. So they know what they're doing.
Yes, to Popcorn Turner. See, he gets
Yeah,
it.
they're so cute.
So what was the best thing you ate in Tokyo?
The ramen, it was like itchy ramen, and there's like levels of spiciness. I did not go spicy enough because I was like, how spicy? But it's private, so you're like in a little booth.
So
So
cute.
so I was like, oh, this is perfect. I can eat without anybody seeing me. And it was delicious. Like you could get refill like noodles for more. We ordered everything in the menu, both of us, and it was like $40 total. It was
Oh my gosh.
craziness. And so that was the best. The worst was like the pancakes. I don't know if y'all seen them. They're like fluffy pancakes, like they're huge.
Yes,
No,
I've
those
seen
ones-
those.
I did not like
You
I
didn't?
don't
Are they
I
like
think
really dense?
Yeah, no, they're like they
They're-
taste overdone, like underdone, but they're not warm. So they're meant to be cold, but they're so big that they taste underdone. I don't know.
That sounds awful.
It was not for me.
That sounds really terrible.
Justin gets itchy during spring. So nobody. Alrighty then.
Get some Zyrtec, Justin. Come on.
So if you were to do something different next time, what would you do different?
We were talking, and I don't know that I would do Universals. If you're
Really?
going, yeah, like if you're going for an X amount of days, Universals is fun. I would wait first until the Donkey Kong area opens in that part.
right. That would
But-
be cool.
It was just so crowded, and we had the express pass because I like read that it was going to be crowded. So we even had the express pass, and even with that, we felt like we couldn't do a lot. Even like, picking up snack was 30 minutes. Like we picked up these Nintendo things, and it took us an hour just to like buy it and get out of there. So if you're going on like a high peak time, we went during cherry blossom season, so it was like towards the beginning of high peak. I would just skip it and then use that time for like the deer or the monkeys or like something else in Osaka,
Mhm.
and wait until Donkey Kong is open, I think.
Okay, that's
Gotcha.
good advice.
So is it different than, is it like Disneyland Universal or Disney World Universal?
I think more like Disneyland, like Hollywood, Disney, like Cali Universal, because they had like the Jaws area, but then they also had like the San Francisco area, which is more Florida. But they had unique rides, like a lot of roller coasters. Those were super fun. Like the flying one, I don't know if I can share this, but my husband blacked out because it was like so intense. And we love roller coasters, but this one was intense. You have to take off like everything, and you're like facing down. So the roller coasters are insane. So that's different. So maybe more Florida in the ride sense, but in like the size, I think more Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Justin.
Oh.
I'm reading the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Do they still have the Jaws ride?
They do. It was closed when we went. I think it was like, yeah. But I think it's the same little bit as the one in Hollywood. You know, like when you take the tram. I think it's the same thing. You just like get on, take the tram.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, and see it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did have a little bit of merch, but not as much as Florida. I think Florida has the most merch.
I heard that Tokyo Disney had better rides than we do. Is that true?
Disneyland or Disney Sea? Disney's, I don't know. Like I said, I think Paris wins in like overall rides. Like scariest haunted Tower of Terror, Paris. Like fastest Space Mountain, Paris. Thunder Mountain, Paris. Like, so the big ones, I think Paris wins in like how fast it is. Unique, I think Disney Sea wins.
Okay.
Just the queues. I think for me it was more the queues. Like it hasn't come out yet. I think it comes out tomorrow. But the Disney Sea, we went to Soarin', which we were like, should we? It's the same thing. But the queue is gorgeous. It's like you're exploring and it's really pretty. And then at the end of Soarin', instead of being in like the Eiffel Tower and Disneyland or Eiffel Tower and Disney World, it's the Tokyo Tower and then it's Disney Sea. So it was like really nice, like a nice little touch. The Beauty and the Beast ride. Oh my God. Like that's my favorite ride.
The new one.
Yeah, the new one. And the castle. Again, I would get the premiere pass for it or rope drop for it because the line for that one was long all day. But it's beautiful. It's like Ratatouille. It's trackless, but you're like singing. And well, I was singing. I think I was the only one singing in my car. Probably the annoying one, but yeah.
So regarding park size, how big does Disney Japan feel compared to Disneyland or any of the Disney World parks?
Disneyland felt like Magic Kingdom in Florida because I feel like Disneyland feels smaller even though we have more rides. So I felt like it was more Magic Kingdom. And then Disney Sea, it's smaller than it looks. Like when you first look at it in videos, you think it's huge, but it's not. So maybe like Epcot, but just like the World Showcase part.
Oh,
so
really? You're right. It does look like in videos that it's bigger than that.
Yeah, but I feel like you could pretty much go around it fairly fast.
Well, that's pretty doable then.
Yeah. And Universal did feel big because there was parts where I'm like, oh my gosh, we haven't even hit Elmo Land. I don't know. Like, and even to get into like the Wizarding World, you have to go through the forest. That was kind of cool because you're like going through the forest. You see the car, the Weasley car. And
cool.
Once you make it in, it's all the same stuff, but that part.
The entry was different.
Yeah. But like the line for Butterbeer, it was like 2 hours. And I'm like, oh my God, we have such luxury at home.
These people really like waiting in lines over there, huh?
Yeah, you go for like one ride, one snack, and then take pictures and go home. That's kind of how it felt.
Someone wants to know about Elmo Land. Justin.
Elmo Land. That's like the kitty side, but it was like Elmo and Hello Kitty. There was like a gorgeous building for Hello Kitty, and there was like Elmo balloons. It's like all the kid rides. And they had like Peanut Land, so Snoopy. So that's what Elmo Land is. It's just all the kitty stuff. Etiquette. It's pretty much what it sounds like. It's very quiet. So in the JR and the trains, no one talks. Everybody's on their phones. Like just no one's talking. Filming felt weird because there's not a lot of people like, in Disney World, you're like, filming. But here I felt like shy about it because it's not very proper to like film people. So I always had to like try to go up on my angle so it didn't feel that way.
You're not allowed to vlog, right?
You're not, yeah. So because I did some research because I was like, oh my God, you can't like focus on people's faces. So like if I'm filming and you just happen to like walk, that's on you. But if I'm like focusing and you're right there, then that's where the problem comes. Restaurants was very quiet, but we didn't really have an issue. Everybody's so polite. Like that part is so true. Like sumimasen, you know, when you're like hello, and then of course just being, if you're polite, they're polite. So everything was, even the trains, it was you wait in line, you let them off, you go on. So yeah, it wasn't like an issue at all. I did feel weird wearing leggings the first night though, so I would not wear leggings just because you don't see them. Here you see them everywhere.
Oh.
Great. That's my wardrobe.
What am I going to wear?
Justin wants to know how the toilet paper was.
A good question. It was, I missed the bathrooms. Actually, I changed my answer, Beth, from earlier. My favorite part about Japan was the bathrooms because they were always clean, like always clean. The only bad bathroom, not even my plane was bad. The only bad bathroom was a Starbucks that was like an old house that they made into a Starbucks. That one was awful. But every other bathroom, pristine. There was like little music. So if you needed privacy, you would turn on the little bird sounds or the music so no one would hear you. You know, you had all of the options for cleaning. And then you had the toilet paper. Toilet paper was there. It was, but I think the thing is you don't need it when you're there.
Because
you have the bidet.
The bidet.
Yeah, but of course, you know, you're still like not used to it, so
the bathrooms are all like sanctuaries.
I love it. It was like my happy, because I feel like at Disneyland or Disney World, I'm always like, which bathroom? And I have to plan around which bathroom I want to go.
Yeah,
but in Disney Japan, it was like, bathroom time. And
all the bathrooms are great.
So clean. They're so, again, quiet. And then the bathrooms at the Despicable Me area in Universal were so fun because you're like, you know, in the bathroom with your privacy sounds, and then you just hear farts, like a bunch of farts, and then you hear the minions laughing, just like
that's funny,
and you're like, like, you know, it was the minions. So it's very cute. It's very detailed.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that. That's really cute.
I like the minions.
Yeah, that's better than Moaning Myrtle, I think.
Moaning Myrtle freaks me out a little bit.
That bathroom smells good though. The Moaning Myrtle bathroom.
It does
I don't know. They pump it with pumpkin.
Not when I went. Did not smell good.
I recommend going and taking a sniff in the morning. It's like
maybe. Yes.
I need to pump a little more scent in there.
Yeah. Somebody had too much butter beer or something.
All that dairy.
Right. Jeez. Do you have any more questions about Tokyo? It's so exciting.
Yeah, I say I highly recommend it. It sounds like a lot when you're planning. Like when we were planning it, it was headaches, but watch YouTubers. We watched a bunch. Obviously, TDR Explorer is like the main one from Japan, and he had like his guides. So I like got a guide and I like read it. So I think if you like do the research beforehand, we watched a lot of YouTube and just took notes.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally
now we can watch your videos because you have a whole series of videos.
I had to. There's a lot I had to edit still. But yeah. So it's clean. Yes, it's amazing. Again, I would want to live there. Like we went to Paris, and I think Japan just like won us by far.
Right.
The streets are so clean. There's no trash cans anywhere, which sounds like opposites, right? Because you're like, how is it so clean? But no one eats in the streets. Like I'm used to like you go to McDonald's, you get your cup and you're like, or your Starbucks and you walk around, but you don't see people walking around with like a cup, or you don't see people walking around eating. And when they do, there's like the vending machines and the trash can is right there. So I think most people just drink the drink right there, throw it away, and then keep going with their day. They don't like, they're not eating and drinking in like the bus or the metros. And then you're just expected, like we just put all our trash in our backpacks, and then when we saw a trash can, we would throw it away.
Then you unload all of it.
Yeah, but the streets were super clean. There was no weird smells. Like again, in Paris, there's like a certain smell, but in Japan, there was like no smell. Beautiful, clean. The hotels, beautiful. The bathrooms, beautiful. I even forgot to check my beds. I always check my beds because I have a problem with the hair. I stopped because I was like, yeah.
Wow. That is clean.
Don't need it here.
Right. I'm the same way.
Well, it was so awesome to watch your videos and to hear all about it. Like I really want to go even more so now.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think it would
And
be
I would like
fun.
Hong
Obviously.
Kong and Shanghai. That's next.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I can't.
our- my brother works in China, so I'm like trying to talk with him and be like, hey,
Yeah, you need to figure that out.
come over. And then
And then
that's
we
it.
can
Be done with
learn
them.
everything we need to learn about Shanghai from you.
I'll learn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shirley's YouTube channel's up, so don't forget to subscribe to that. Joy checks out our bed for monsters every night. She's awesome. Hey, you never know.
Sure.
I think that's all the questions I had about Tokyo. Do you guys have anything else?
No, I think that this is a lot of fun. And thank you so much for hosting with us. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. This was
You
fun. Unexpected. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you should come
Timing
back
was just so
sometime.
perfect. We were, Morgan's not here. She's in Universal. And we're like, oh my gosh, would Shirley co-host with us?
I know, because we were talking about Tokyo. I was like, oh my gosh, that was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. How long is this? Sophie wants to go for a walk.
We're about done, Joe. We're wrapping it up.
We are. Speaking of
It's
that,
a little
you guys-
late for a walk, Joe.
It is. And yeah, he's over by you guys, isn't he?
I think he's an hour behind us, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, do you
But
want to take us
still.
out, Beth?
Yeah. Thank everybody for watching, joining with us. And don't forget to follow Shirley, aka Backtalk, on Instagram and YouTube. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys. Stay in, Shirley.